Hey y'all, what's up? Hey you guys, let me know if y'all can hear me, see me well. Let me start over here on Instagram. Hey guys, let me type this in really quick. As you guys are joining, drop in your first name and of course where you're from. A little bit about your business as well if you want to. Hey you guys, hey. Oh gosh, I keep flipping the screen whenever I try to say hey. Typing something in really quick. Okay, today's live is not going to be long. This time it's like I've actually planned it to not be long. Hey, what's up? What's your first name? Hey y'all, what's up? YouTube. Hey Brittany. Here we go. Hey Sabine. Hello. Okay, y'all. So, as you guys are joining in, thanks y'all for putting your name and where you're from and a little bit about your business as well. So I'm on Instagram and YouTube, so y'all know I'll be looking back and forth and stuff. So hi. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in, and as you guys are coming in, just introduce yourself. I love when you guys are engaging with me and stuff like that. For live videos and stuff, so that helps. Y'all, today I did not want to go live. I'm being honest. I'm tired. But I was like, you know what? Something I need to do, though I don't want to. I love talking to you guys. It's just, I'm just tired. So, anyway, so today's video, I'm trying to ramble because I want today's video to be shorter, is the 5 reasons. Hey, Misty. It's pretty much talking about the 5 reasons. Thank y'all for the likes. The 5 reasons I remained stuck and frustrated as I grew my brand through social media. So I wanted to talk to you guys through some of those things and also get like things that you guys feel like are reasons you guys are stuck and frustrated right now or have been as well. Yes. Brittany said, I'm tired too. Why are you tired? Like, what's going on? This past 2 weeks, you guys, like, has just been, thank y'all, have just been long, but it's okay. That's okay. I am not really complaining. I'm just saying I'm tired. Hey, Chris. So yeah, you guys. So as you guys know, or you may not know, if you guys are new to my live videos, my name is Andrea. I'm a visual branding strategist, who helps build your online brand. Yes, tax season. I feel that. Who helps you build your online brand around your business using the power of YouTube. So again, as you guys are coming in, put like your business, like shout out your business. What do you do? Like, why do you do what you do? Shout that out in the comment section. Also do me a favor, share this video with anybody who you think this could be helpful. Too, that'd be great. I know we all have to hang in there. I know, I feel you. And then also as we're going, you guys, feel free to add in questions. Of course, comments as well, but adding your questions, and then we'll get to the questions at the end. That way I can kind of make it a little bit shorter. So, oh, I forgot I can like put y'all's comments on the screen over here on YouTube. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Dabashyah. You said I'm frustrated as well. What's causing you to be frustrated? What's going on with you? Let me scroll down. Hey, Janine. Okay, you guys. So, where am I? So if I'm just being real, like just top in really quick, if I'm just being real, at the beginning, I was doing way too much. Whenever I first started with my brand, whenever I first started with my business, I was doing way too much. Like, I was like, for lack of better words, I was kind of like hustling backwards. So, and I was like working, like, it felt like I was working all the time. But then when I look back on it, it's like, yeah, what I did was like, it was cool. It was nice, but it was kind of like I was, again, working backwards with no real plan and no real, like, what's the goal here? What am I trying to get to? Like, how am I going to take this thing and be able to scale it? So I was like hustling backwards, you guys. So that whole thing just caused me to be really frustrated, really overworked, overwhelmed, and just like, you know, call me Yaya. Okay. Hey, Yaya. Oh gosh. Sorry. I just put some conditioner in my hair and I got it on my lip. figuring out when is the right time to launch my channel and what video to post, like creating a content calendar. Let's stick around and we're going to talk about that at the end because I want to dive deep into that. So, hey y'all. Hey you guys. Okay, so anyway, so number one, the first one, we're just coming straight into it because I told y'all this is going to be shorter, hopefully. The first one is overanalyzing, and hey Sasha, overanalyzing and overthinking, y'all. So I was overanalyzing and overthinking. Hey, I was overanalyzing and overthinking what I needed to do and what I needed to be really in order to really be successful and to build my brand efficiently and successfully online. So I was overthinking it. Like I was just like shooting like it was just like, what am I trying to say? What is the phrase? Like shooting in the dark? Is that the phrase? Whatever. Hey Patricia. Hey Courtney. So yes. So yeah, it was just, again, I was like hustling backwards. I was doing just the absolute most. And it also was kind of this mindset of when I get X, I'll be able to do Y. So I was like, okay, whenever I get this new camera, I can actually show up consistently like I need to online. Whenever I get this new microphone, sis, y'all better watch out. Whenever I get this new, whenever this happens, whenever this, whatever. No, like if you're not doing it right now, what makes you think that having a new camera is going to make you do it? Right? Now, if you don't have any camera at all, if you don't have any camera at all to film, okay, cool. Got it. You probably need a camera. Like you do need a camera. You need some type of device. But if you have something right now and you can use what you have, then use what you have. Don't allow that to be the thing that stops you. So overanalyzing and overthinking for me were a big thing. Just overthinking it. And the next thing kind of filters into the next thing I was struggling with, you guys, that kept me frustrated was over planning. I don't know about y'all, but your girl's a planner. I love a good plan, okay? But whenever it came to planning, okay. Anyway, hey you guys, sorry. It's a lot of y'all hopping on. Hey y'all, what's up? As you're joining in, put your first name where you're from. So yes, you guys. Yes, look at the connections over here on YouTube. Yes. Anyway, so planning is great, but execution in action is much better. Much better. So I was over planning like what I was going to do. And really got suckered into planning and forgot to act, forgot to walk into action, forgot to actually carry out what I needed to do and actually to get it done. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to set this thing up. I'm going to do this, whatever. And then I chickened out whenever it came time to actually launch, or when I chickened out whenever it came time to niche down more, or I chickened out whenever it came to whatever it was that was going on. So if that has been you, comment me in the comment section. So over planning was one of those things. And you guys, some stuff for me, like, well, not even just for me, for a lot of people, some things are just learned through like you doing it, through you trying it. You can't plan everything out. You can't think it all out where it's just going to be perfect whenever you do it. So many people are like, well, I got to have this before I do my YouTube channel. I have to have this in line before this happens. And it's like, no, can you do what you need to do like with what you have right now? And then you can work your way up to that. But even with the plan, you guys, it's a good thing to plan. It's an amazing thing to plan, but you want to be sure you're actually acting too. You don't want to spend all this time thinking about, okay, well, how do I do this? What do I do? What do I do that? Or whatever. And your competitors over here, like going, like showing up online consistently, like helping their audience, helping their target audience, learning who their target audience even is and what they like, making more videos, making more content. Hey, Danielle. Doing all these other things, and you're sitting there stagnant while you're so focused on planning. So planning is good, you guys, and I take time like every week to plan out my next week and to plan out then my month and then my quarters and then my year and stuff like that. But what I'm sure with now is that I don't get stuck in the planning phase. Yes, good. Yes, I'm glad this is helping y'all. What do you think has been like most beneficial about what I said? Like what part do you think has helped you the most? Oh shoot, y'all, I forgot to turn on do not disturb. Sorry. Are we back on Instagram? Just in case somebody tried to call me. Anyway, so yeah. Yes, Patricia said, that's me. I feel you, sis. I feel you. Like over planning, probably out of these things, no, they were all pretty important, but okay, you're good. Thank you. So yeah, over planning still is something that I kind of have to fight against because I love a good solid plan. But like, for example, if you had a content calendar and you like planned it out, it's bomb, like you got the whole plan like mapped out what you're gonna do, but you forget to plan kind of the action steps you need to take in order for you to carry out that step, then you've missed a huge part and really the most important part. So yes, planning is good, and if you plan to fail to plan, whatever the heck that saying is or whatever, but it's like also you have to remember to act on that plan that you've created as well. Yes, Sabine, am I saying your name right? She said the part about if I get this, then I'll do that. Exactly. Like if I get a new camera, I'll do this. If I get new lighting, then I can actually film at night. Like sis, you're not about to film at night. You're not even filming during the day. All right. You're not even filming when you can during the day. So you really gonna film at night? Like, no, you're not. Like, so like use the natural lighting that's free 99 to film your YouTube videos, or go sit in your car and go walk like outside or whatever. So I definitely feel y'all when it comes to that. Yes, the execution. Yes, exactly. Over planning has been a big thing for me. But I will tell you, I want to know something funny. And if I have conditioner in my nails, sorry, that's gross. Anyway, a big thing for me, actually, because I fell into over planning at the beginning, I started rebelling against planning at all, which is also not good. Like, also not good. I actually just got back into getting myself back structured and getting myself, not even structured, but getting myself back organized, where I felt good about what I needed to get done, what was going to happen this week. Like, it's not this thing where it's just like, okay, what am I going to do today? No, it's like I plan out my week in advance to know what's coming up. So usually if somebody's like, hey, you want to go do this? It's like, sometimes, yeah, I can move some things around. But typically, like, you got to ask me a week before the week, a week in advance, whatever. Hey, Chandra. So yeah, it's funny because I literally went from one end of the spectrum to the other, feeling like, well, I don't want to live and die by the calendar. I don't want to be like stuck to my calendar. I don't want to be suckered in with that. But I'm like, also with my calendar, it has allowed me to be more free. It's not me having to be like, well, what am I supposed to be doing today? Like, okay, like, I'm supposed to do this or that or whatever. Then the day comes and it's not done. So anyway, I had to recently swing back to the middle and be like, I can be a really good planner, but also a really good person that takes action as well. And then not this person that can still be flexible. I can still be flexible within my plan, within my schedule. So if you plan out like your content calendar and you realize, oh shoot, there's a trend going on right now, you can still be a little bit flexible and do that video that's within that trend so that you can actually be on time with the trend. Does that make sense? So anyway, next thing for me, you guys, was not getting adequate help and coaching from the jump. Y'all, this could have saved me 2 to 3 years of time. Like, not exaggerating, so serious. Like 2 to 3 years of time was really wasted. Me fumbling around, me trying to figure it out on my own, me trying to put all the pieces together, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. But not having adequate like help and somebody who can walk me through the process, who like to know you're actually like hustling in the right direction and not hustling backwards or not hustling to the side or whatever. Hey, Christian. So yeah, like that's one of the big things. Hey, Braylon. So yeah, that was one of the big things for me, was actually getting adequate coaching, whether that's a program, whether that's a course, whether that's whatever. I personally love programs that have like a course and a coaching aspect with it, which is why I created YouTube Pro the way I have. But yeah, so that's one thing for me, like adequate coaching. I definitely waited. I'm not gonna say I waited too late, because it's not too late, but hey girl. But I definitely would say if I could go back and redo it, I would hire help like in advance, way in advance. So yeah, that's my other big thing, you guys. Like, having the right coach can really shave off so much time for you. And having the right resources can really shave off so much time for you. And that's why the next thing that kept me like frustrated and like irritated at the beginning was trying to piece together a whole bunch of free content. Free content is good. You guys know I make free to you content on YouTube all the time, like twice a week. And y'all know that. But there's a difference between that free content and you actually being in a coaching program, you actually being in a container that can help you, that can root you on, that you guys are going along the process together. You're getting one-on-one help. You're getting group help. There's just, it's a total different ball game. So I know for me, I used to be trying to piece together all the freebies, all the YouTube videos I could, like, and that's not to say that those aren't helpful. They are helpful, but you being in an environment where there's a process of, you know, what you're doing, and to make sure you're, again, going down the right path and doing the right thing, and you're doing all this work, you're putting in all this work, you're stressing, you're hustling, but it's like, how do you know you're going in the right direction? And that's where my coach has helped me. And it's really been like a game changer and a life changer, really. And same, that's what I'm doing for my clients as well. So anywho, so now what are some things that you feel like are keeping you stuck right now? Like some of the things y'all feel like are like keeping you stuck, frustrated, overworked. Are you overthinking? Again, like, are you over planning? Are you not planning enough? Do you not have the right help that you need? What is that you guys feel like that may be for you? So go ahead and comment. Let me know. Anything that's keeping you frustrated, stuck. I know somebody said earlier about a content calendar. And we'll hop into that in a little bit. But I did want to mention to you guys, overthinking my channel. Yes. Like, what exactly do you guys think you're overthinking? Because so many people are like, well, I kind of like, I don't really know my niche. So I want to kind of figure this out before I start. And I'm like, no, a really good, just in case that's not, just in case like the niche part is you. One thing that I do suggest at the beginning, like, you guys know I am all about niching down. Niching down is really important. So at the beginning, I want you guys to kind of test a few niches. But as you see one kind of like start taking off, then that's the one you probably want to go with. And that's the one you want to stick with. So if you're already at like 10K or above, then yeah, you want to already have a niche. I see some of you guys like, listen, I don't have the right help. I don't know where to start. Yes, I need help organizing my time between my full-time job and content creation. Sis, I feel you, because I have a full-time job as well. Knowing how much to give, consistency with minimum results. Yes, Braylon, that's good. Not having the right help, overthinking for sure. Yep. That's real. So if any of you guys, like the people who just commented, I want to invite you, inconsistency. I want to invite you guys to a next step call with me. And how you do that is through the link on the screen over here on YouTube. And then also you can see the pinned comment here on the screen as well. So go to andreadenise.com/YouTube Pro. Yes, go to andreadenise.com/YouTube Pro. And pretty much if you are ready to create a cohesive brand, a solid content marketing strategy plan, and use visual storytelling to really ramp up your business, ramp up your online presence, to really get your business and brand out there and actually seen, and money in your pocket, and you being able to impact and serve your clients and serve your people, then that I definitely recommend that you come and book a next step call with me for YouTube Pro. I see a lot of you guys, building from scratch. I need help organizing my time. Yes, in my Facebook group, I'm literally going to be doing a time management thing soon, like a video. I think I narrowed down my niche too much. That's why I think I got stuck. What is your niche currently? Knowing how much to give. That's good. So one of those things that I heard a lot, and y'all keep throwing your questions in there and stuff like that. One of the things that I heard a lot, and I'm replying to Brittany, she said knowing how much to give was one of the things that she kind of struggled with. Something that you hear is like, okay, tell them the what, the why, but keep the how behind the paywall. I hear that, right? But there are some things where it's like, no, like I do feel like the how is sometimes needed, especially when it comes to YouTube. So kind of answering the question, how much do I give? Some coaches say give it all. Some people say keep the how behind the paywall. So it's really up to you when whatever style you do. I honestly do a little bit of both, because at the same time, it would be a disservice if I gave you guys, like tried to give you guys all the how in one YouTube video. That would be a disservice, and it would low key confuse you even more than it would help. So that's why it's like I do a little bit of both. It's like you want to still allow people to recognize that you're knowledgeable, that you know what you're doing. You want to be like people to see that you know what you're doing, as well in your content. So that's something you just kind of have to toy with. And as you are creating content, as you guys are showing up online, that's something you'll just have to kind of figure out, is like how much you want to share and how much you don't. Mental health. Okay, so is that like as niched as you are with mental health, or is it like deeper than that? I'm trying to keep up with all the comments. Building from scratch was an issue. Health has been an issue. Inconsistency. So what's something, Patricia, what's something for you that you feel like, what's the real reason you're being inconsistent? And I talked about this the other day in another live video, but what's the real reason you're being inconsistent? Because a lot of times we're being inconsistent because we don't really believe in the value we have to bring. We're being inconsistent because that's a form of self-sabotage. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's not too niche. That's not too niche. That's good. Hey. So yeah, what's the real reason you feel like you're being inconsistent? Is it because you don't have time, or is it because you're not making time? Is it that you can't or that you won't? You know, or is it because you're like, I low-key just really don't want to put myself out here. I low-key just really don't want to show up consistently online. I really, seems like a lot of work, honestly. So I'm just going to say, I don't know how to be consistent, you know? Now, I'm not saying that is you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I like to ask you guys questions to dig to the deeper thing, to figure out what actually is the reason that's keeping you from being consistent. Sabine, yes, truth. Yes. Ooh, okay, let's talk about this. So, oh my gosh, I can't tell what part is your first name. Jamila Aaron, I think, says, so I feel like I'm also limited because, and if you guys, who else struggles with consistency or being inconsistent and stuff? Let's talk about that too. But really quick, Jamila Aaron says, so I feel like I'm also limited because I'm only educated from my experience. That's the best place to be educated from. People, like, especially on YouTube, people are coming for your experience. Now, the biggest thing, you guys, is that you're not, I mean, when I say this, you still have an expertise within that area. You still have knowledge within that area. I'm simply saying you don't have to know everything there is to know about mental health. You can know how that has affected you and what you have done to overcome that. What has helped you, what has not, how have you fought through some things? Like, what is it with you? Like, use your experience as your power. Use your story as your power. As you were talking on YouTube, as you were talking in your YouTube videos and stuff. Don't feel like you have to come from this place of all knowledge and all whatever. Like, that's not a thing aside from God. So yeah, that's a big thing I would say about that. Another example that I used in another video of mine, I think 2 videos of mine anyway, was about grief. So I don't know if you guys, some of you guys may know this, some of you guys may not. I lost my parents when I was 13 years old. My dad in the summer of 2007, and then my mom the day before my birthday in 2007. So literally like 3 or 4 months apart, literally craziness out of like, it was crazy. And so it's like, I don't know all the medical stuff that has to do with grief, but I do know what I went through, and I do know how God has brought me through that. And I do know what my experience was. So that's the area that I can talk about. I don't have to go into like, well, in the brain, whenever grief happens, these metaphysical ions fire off. I don't know. Y'all know I'm just talking. I have no idea. Fire off in your brain to this happen and blah. Like, no, like you don't have to, no, come from the experience that you've had. How have you felt this? How have you overcome this? How did it feel when you were there? Like, how did it really feel? Because some people with being vulnerable, and I was talking with my clients about this yesterday, with being vulnerable, sometimes we feel like, okay, I told them enough. But no, like, go a little bit deeper. You know, like, what did it really feel? Like, how did it really feel? What about that story did you leave out because you were like, that's a little bit too much? No, tell that part. You know what I mean? So come from your experience whenever it comes to what you're talking about within your niche. And that also, you guys, that also means you can still look up to, and I'll come back to that thing, to that question, Patricia, as well. Darn it, I was going to say something over here and I forgot what it was. I forgot what it was, you guys. I was replying to something over here. So Braylon had said consistency with minimal results. So that's a good one because I feel like that's something that a lot of people actually fear. So the fact that you've even gotten to that point is actually that's good because within as we are building our brands, as we are building our businesses, you guys, the best thing you can do, not the best thing, but one of the best things you can do is be consistent. Because in that consistency, you'll realize, okay, this is working or this is not working. If you eliminate the component of consistency and you're consistent, you can at least say, okay, I know it's not that I'm not consistent. You know, I know that it's actually something else, so I need to tweak my strategy. So when it came to like my YouTube content, something that I did, right, never know who needed the extra parts that you didn't share. Exactly. Hey. Oh, dang, I forgot what I was saying again. Hold on, you guys. What was I saying? It was back to Braylon's comment. What was I saying? Oh, okay, with my filming strategy and my content and stuff, I was doing like all sit down videos. And I don't know if you guys have noticed on my channel, a lot of those videos have started to change. It's more so me like vloggy style. So either I'm vlogging or I have the camera moving and I have different angles and it's more dynamic of a video because you can be consistent, but you can also be consistent from 5 years ago and still be doing what was 5 years old rather than evolving with what's going on like in the new, if that makes sense. So, Braylon said being consistent, like, but with not getting results, it's like, okay, now that you're consistent, great, but let's figure out what within that is causing you not to see the results you want to actually hit. So I don't think Braylon's still on here, but if you are Braylon, what are some things, and anybody can answer the question, what are some results you actually want to hit? And then you can plan out from there. Then you can plan out from there the steps you need to actually go about. Oh my gosh, I'm missing a whole bunch of comments over here. Patricia said, when my views and subscribers don't go up, I become unmotivated and it makes me not want to film another video. That's good. And I think a question I now have for you, my client, like, listen, you guys, my clients know I ask a lot of questions and they're like, oh my gosh, in a good way. But my question for you is, what is your goal? Is your goal subscribers, which there's nothing wrong with that? Is your goal consistent income? Hey, Danielle, girl. Is your goal impact? What is your goal? What is your goal within your channel? Because if your goal is subscribers, then why do you want more subscribers? What is that going to do for you to have more subscribers? Or do you want to, oh, Braylon, you still here, girl. Or what is your goal? Like, is it that you just want to hit a certain amount of subscribers and that's it? Or what's behind the subscriber number? Is it that you want to impact more people? What is that? Braylon said, I want to hit 100K on YouTube, so I need to create more videos that reach a broader audience in today's YouTube. Exactly. Yes. And also just like, who is your target audience right now? And then who do you want it to be? Because then based on that, you can actually make content that actually, tailors towards the people you want to, get to. Okay, so you want consistent income. Patricia, that's good. Like you want consistent income. Nothing wrong with that. I do too. I love consistent income. Jamila Aaron said, my goal is to make, God, I can't read on here. My goal is to make this my full-time job so I don't have to do 9 to 5 anymore. Exactly. So I would also challenge you guys to think even deeper. What is your why behind what you're doing? Because I'm just going to be honest, you guys, money's not going to be enough. You're going to hit your revenue goals eventually, and you're going to realize, okay, well, did I actually change lives? Did I actually impact people in the process? And you guys, the more you I'm going to be real with you guys. One of the biggest things that I've learned, and even from my coach, is if you have a heart of service and you're there to serve your audience, you guys, the subscribers will come. Now, with strategy, that doesn't mean you just post whatever the heck you want to post, right? But, with that heart of service, that's going to attract the people. With being genuine, and Braylon, you're genuine and you're you got it, girl. You got it. So, but with doing that, that's something that will help to get your subscribers, get your viewers to get to know you, really. So, yeah, I want to be of service as well. Consistent income, all of those are good. And so it's whenever it comes to being inconsistent, do you feel like it's because you have a lack of strategy? Do you feel like it's because you have a lack of help? Do you feel like it's because you just don't know how to do what you want to do? Like, Braylon. Yes. Yes, I agree. The main reason why I made this channel in the first place is to educate people on mental health, help others with their mental health, and break the stigma. Exactly. So if you come from that place and you do the work from that place, you guys, it is just much more fulfilling. Like, money's nice. Money's great. Money is needed. We like money around here. Okay. We like money around here, but that is not our driving force. That is not our driving force. Impact, service, helping people. That's our driving force. What was I going to say? So another big thing too, and this is kind of like, Braylon, going back onto what I was talking about at the very beginning, was I was hustling backwards, or I was hustling in the wrong direction. I was like working hard. I was like uploading all types of videos. I was doing all types of stuff. And then got to the point where I was like, wait a minute, am I even doing the right stuff? It's like, you can do stuff. Anybody can do stuff, but is it like effective? Is it like going in the right direction? Will it like, yes, Patricia, I would love to talk to you. Come and book a next step call. The link is on the screen. It's andreadenise.com/YouTube Pro. Yes, girl. What was I gonna say? I forgot. I was gonna say something. Don't see my nail. Don't mind it. I was gonna say something. Well, I forgot. Let's see. Yes, with the comments, I can't keep up. Oh, just kidding. Let's go to the bottom. Hey, Janine. Yeah. Oh, thank you, girl. Yes. So you can be doing things, but not doing the right thing. So you want to be sure you're, again, hustling in the right direction. You're wanting to go in the right direction of what you're actually trying to go for. So what is your goal? What are things that you need to get to your goal? Who do you need to hire for help to get to your goal? Who do you need to become to get to your goal? Do you need to be somebody who is not a procrastinator? Do you need to be somebody who is a planner but not an over planner, and somebody that takes action? Do you need to become somebody who is not always overthinking, and somebody who is not always like evaluating all the wrongs that could possibly happen, but is actually looking at the good and holding on to that? Who do you need to become in order to reach that goal? Yes, the driving force, a deeper, meaningful impact. Exactly. So you guys, you want to be sure you're hustling in the right direction. Don't just be sitting here slaving away, uploading like crazy amount of YouTube content, crazy amount of just content everywhere, and hoping just because somebody sees that content that they're gonna buy from you. They're going to invest with you. They're going to whatever it may be within your brand. They're gonna buy your t-shirt. They're going to book you. They're gonna do this just because you're posting content. Like, are you posting the right thing, or are you just posting fluff? There's a lot of noise out here in these social media streets. But if you can be of value, then that's where it really like comes. Yes, Patricia, I'm excited. I'm excited to talk to you. Asia, am I saying your name right? It says same. How do you avoid just posting things? Good question. So you avoid just posting things by the number one thing I always say is learn your target audience. Who are they? Just like you guys, like y'all, this is like, I am learning so much from you guys by just going live, because the questions you guys are asking me are actually leading to deeper things that you guys may be struggling with. So then when I come out with a video that says, how do you avoid just posting random content? And you're like, oh my gosh, she's talking to me. It's like, I am, because I just took your comment out of the live video. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, the more you're interacting with your audience and the more you're interacting with people within like your niche, the more you'll be able to learn what they actually want. So that's number one, is to figure out what the people you're here to like, what the people you are here to serve actually want to see. And that's how you really avoid just posting random things. You also want to align it with what your actual goal is. So there's nothing wrong with having a goal of, you want to hit a 10K month. You want to hit a 4K month. You want to start making consistent income in your business. You want to be able to grow subscribers, whatever that may be. That is completely possible for you. But you want to also align that up with what you're trying to What is the thing that you're offering your people, if that makes sense? And then how do you align your content up with what you're offering? So, did that answer your question, Jamila? That was a really, really good question. Thank you for asking that. Let's see. I'm the overprepared person. I'm nervous about running out of content. I feel you. And honestly, sometimes, good. I'm glad that I answered your question. Sometimes we feel like, okay, well, I just have to have like all the ducks in a row and I can't move. And like, it's like, no, sometimes you just got to do it. Cause what y'all want to know what sucks, honestly, sorry for that term, whatever. But what sucks, said it again, is you planning out all this stuff and not implementing anything, not taking any action, and then realizing everything that you planned was a waste of time. Because that's what happened to me. You guys, I created a whole like author course. Like literally all the videos are done. Like it's just done. It's just like perfected. And I did it the wrong way. I was overly prepared. I felt like, oh, well, I can't, roll this out without it being, 100% complete. And it's like, no, sis, because in the process, you're making this for something that you're doing, not something that other people need. So, long story short, it didn't do well. So there you go. Yeah, sometimes it's just best to go with the flow too. Like, again, like you can plan, you can be a flexible planner, right? So if things come up and if a trend is happening, you're like, no, I need to like shoot this into my content calendar. Great. Do it. So, but you can plan out, but not be so like stuck in just like planning, because that's really another form of self-sabotaging. You over planning is another form of self-sabotaging. That's another form of you not wanting to show up. Like you said, you're nervous. Like, what are you nervous about? What causes you to be nervous about running out of content? Because the more content that you make, the more you engage with your people, the more content you will have. And in the YouTube Pro, that's the number one thing I teach people how to do, is how to always have 100 content ideas at a time. They're also walking in action. They're also doing certain things like within the process too, but they always have 100 content ideas at all times. Will this live be available later? Yeah, it will. I'll put it on my Instagram TV. And it's also on YouTube, so it'll be on my YouTube channel too. So yeah. Whew! What other questions y'all got? My attempt of making this live short. Well, actually, it's shorter than well, no, not really. Whatever. I tried. But again, I like engaging with you guys. I kept on procrastinating until one day I just did it and it really worked. Exactly. Y'all want to know something funny as well? Is like live videos. It may seem like I'm natural now, and that's because I've just done it. But I also pushed myself out there. I said, okay, you know what? Before I plan this live video, to force myself to do it, like, cause I'll show up. If I tell you guys I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna show up. I just gotta tell you guys I'm gonna show up. So what I did is I created like a graphic. The very first time I went live, good. I'm glad this was helpful. The very first time I went live, you guys, on YouTube, and honestly, Instagram, I just got comfortable with going live probably like 3 weeks ago, but that didn't stop me. Y'all know we talk about discomfort a lot too. You're gonna be uncomfortable no matter if you stay stagnant or whether you grow. There's going to be uncomfortable areas. So you can pick whichever one you want. You can stay stagnant with where you are and be mad at yourself when a year from now you're at the same place. Or you can be uncomfortable as you move towards your goals, as you move towards the results. But I forgot what I was saying, because again, I went on a random, I went on a tangent. Oh, thank you. Love it short or long live. I'll be here for all the great advice. Good. I'm glad this is helpful. Somebody help me. What was I talking about? I was talking about something before this. I forgot. I think it was about procrastinating. Yeah. Oh, that's why I got confused. Okay. Janine said I kept on procrastinating until one day I just did it and it really worked. That's what I was talking about, my live video. So there was one day I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to post and say, and tell you guys I'm going live, and then I'll just show up. And then it's just like, we're just going to see what happens. It may be awkward, so I may stutter. Great. But I had to come to the conclusion that I'm okay with being imperfect in front of imperfect people. So once I became okay with that, it kind of released a lot of like pressure for me. That didn't mean I was still like, now I'm just all comfortable. No, like I was still uncomfortable. It was still awkward. Like I was just like, but I'm going to do it because I know that's the next thing I need to do in order to take my business and my brand forward. So yeah. So what thing are you putting off that if you did it could take your business and your brand forward? What's one thing that you're putting off that you've been like, oh, I know I need to do this. Oh, I know I need to invest in help. Oh, I know I need to create my content calendar. Oh, I know I need to set my upload schedule. You know what I mean? Like, what is it that you are holding off on that could actually move your business forward? Hello. So a big thing for me, you guys, sometimes you just got to do it. You can plan. I'm a planner. I literally have an outline right in front of me right now, and that's okay. Upload schedule. Exactly. Who else? What other things do y'all need to do to move your business forward that you've been procrastinating on? So yeah, you guys, planning is not bad, but inaction that's not good. That's not going to move you that's not going to move you anywhere. You're going to see your competition. You're going to see, people in your niche, like advancing and being like, oh, why not me? And it's like, sis, you didn't even show up. Like, you're not even online. You like what? You don't even have one video out. Like, and you're like comparing yourself to this person who just pushed past the discomfort and actually did it. You know what I mean? Girl, I am not judging you. That's what they're there for. Oh, good. She said, I literally have been binge watching all of your YouTube videos. LOL, don't judge me. You really have great advice for newbies. Good. I'm going to screen. Let me see if I can screen. Is this? Oh my God. How do I screen? Okay. Anyway, I was always wondering what happened if you screenshot a live video. Anyway, sorry. Yep, exactly, Danielle. Yep. That's why I'm procrastinating, thinking I have to make the perfect video. There is no such thing as a perfect video. None. No such thing as a perfect video. If there was, there would not be editing systems. People would just be, frolicking within their perfectness. There's no such thing as a perfect video because there's no such thing as a perfect person, aside from Jesus. So just do it. You just got to do it. Like, literally just say, you know what? I'm about to post. I'm about to do this. And even if it, like, at least take one step. Like, you got to move. You got to take a step. Okay? You have to take some type of step. You have to move in some direction. Even if you're going in the wrong direction for a little bit, that's okay. And that's where coaching comes in. That's where help comes in. But you got to move. You can't stay stuck and hide under the thing where, well, I'm inconsistent, or, well, I'm still trying to get, my channel banner, whatever. That's important. That's great. But your video is way more important than your channel banner. Nobody's going to care if you have a cute channel banner and you're not giving any value within your videos. You know what I mean? So, that got me riled up. Yes, you're welcome. She said, thanks for how you give us confidence to just do it. You are welcome. You are welcome. How do I? Okay. How awkward was that? Anyway, can y'all see me taking screenshots? Is that weird? Anyway, whatever. Yep. Patricia said, invest in help and advertise on social media. Exactly. Being on YouTube has made me step out of my comfort zone, but I still have a long way to go. And the thing is like the fact that you have even done it is a big step. Like, that's a big thing. There are so many people paralyzed in fear, being like, oh, I wish I would have started a year ago with my YouTube channel. I could have been here. I could have been doing this. And it's, you guys, like, here's the thing. I was going in the complete, I wasn't even going in a direction. Let's be real. I was just kind of going in circles for a little bit, for years, not a little bit, but for years. Yes, I've been so unmotivated lately, but this live is so motivating. Good. I'm glad it's helped. So yeah. Oh shoot. I forgot I was talking about again. Oh yeah. I was going in circles for a really long time. And you guys, just because you're going, the thing is though, I have to give myself credit for even moving at all. So yes, I was going in circles. Yes, I was going in squiggly lines and all the other stuff. And now I'm finally like, okay, got it. But, well, not finally, but recently, whatever. But at least I took action. At least I started. At least I started moving. My videos when I first started were the most cringiest, crusty, doggone videos. And don't y'all go looking for them because they're on private. So just in case y'all were interested, they are on private. Yes, love what you said. Got to move. Yeah, do the countdown rule. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get up and go, and just like do it. Sometimes you just gotta jump. You just gotta jump and ask yourself what's the worst that can happen, but then also what's the cost of inaction too. Like what's the cost of you not moving? That cost is gonna be you stuck in the same place and upset with yourself a year from now. So, oh shoot. Okay, there we go. Okay, guys, I told y'all this was not gonna be a long live video, so trying to keep that promise. Hey, girl. So yeah, you guys, if you guys are interested and ready to partner up with me and come and join YouTube Pro, which is a group coaching program, is a 6-month group coaching program that, again, it helps you build a cohesive brand. Thank you, Danielle. She was like, I've seen your growth. So proud of you. Thank you so much. Like, you really have. Danielle's been there since the crusty days. Okay. Don't tell nobody, Danielle. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, if you're ready to build a cohesive brand, if you're ready to push past that fear, push past over planning, and actually get like to know like, okay, this is the path I need to be on. And so I can actually run in it. I can actually run in my purpose. I can actually run in my calling consistently and go after it and not just be hustling backwards and in a circle. Then come join YouTube Pro. Come join YouTube Pro if you're an entrepreneur looking to really take up space online, to share impact online. Yes. That's awesome. I love how y'all are always supporting each other in the comments over here. Y'all are the best. Patricia, I literally cannot wait to talk to you. I'm excited. I will encourage you guys, if you guys are interested, if you guys are interested in YouTube Pro, then I literally only have a few spots left. I only have like 3 spots left. So if you guys are interested, I need you to apply quickly and also choose choose a date as soon as possible. Like, try not to push it out. Like, you'll see what I'm talking about whenever it comes to scheduling your next step call. Try not to schedule a time that's like the last day to schedule the call. Try to get in before that, because it is, it is like, I can only take so many people. It is by capacity. So yeah. Hey. Are we able to apply even if we're just starting or beginners? Yes. As long as you're an entrepreneur or a business owner who has a pre-existing brand or business, yes, you can definitely apply. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope this was helpful. Let me know what other questions you have. Patricia, I'm excited to talk to you and anybody else who just may be a quiet viewer right now with no comments. That's okay. But if you guys are interested, and if this video has helped you in any type of way, I highly encourage you to check out YouTube Pro if you're an entrepreneur or small business owner looking to literally brand your business, looking to actually like come up with a plan to effectively like master like this online space. This is an online jungle out here. There's a lot of noise and you got to cut through it. So if that's you, then come apply to YouTube Pro. And yeah, so anyway, you guys, I'm out. This was not a short video, but it was productive, which is really my main goal. Ew, did y'all hear that? Oh my God. Anyway, I was trying to say my main goal and oh, there it is again. Okay. Anyway, that's my sign to get off. I love you guys so much and I'll see y'all on tomorrow. We're going live tomorrow too. So I'll see you guys same time, same place tomorrow. Okay. Bye y'all.